Okay, so there are two sounds that you've been confusing. And one is the weak vowel that you have in words like remember. Can you hear that? Ba. Literally, the ba resonates, the resonates in my throat. So I'm opening my throat and my tongue is high in my mouth. It's a very short, very soft sound, remember. And it's the same in a word like after, after. The the end of the, garden. They're all very short, soft sounds. What is very different is the long vowel in words like were and third and heard, okay? So let me put a sentence together with combining those sounds and see if you can feel the difference when you say it, okay? They were in the garden when they heard a sound. They were in the garden when they heard a sound. They were in the garden when they heard a sound. Interestingly, when we have a word like were in the middle of a sentence, we actually make it into a weak vowel because it's not an important word. And in any given sentence, you'll have words that you emphasize, that you make stronger because they're important words, and words that you weaken because they're just not important. They don't really have an impact on your understanding or the meaning. And were is a word like that. So actually, it's interesting that you had that confusion because it's actually were. They were. So again, it's the weak sound, they were.
Because it's in the middle of the sentence.
Because it's not important.
Okay.
The word's not important. So we tend to skip over words that aren't important. So you get, they were in the garden when they heard a sound. Can you say that for me?
They were in the garden when they heard a sound.
Heard. So your
Heard.
sound was pushed forwards a bit by the aspirated H. So see if you can send it up here. So imagine you're biting into an apple and the sound goes up here. So you're supporting here, the sound goes up. Heard. It's better. They were in the garden. When they heard a sound. Getting better. I heard a very slight R in heard. So I guess your tongue went up and back. Heard. We'll keep practicing that because I reckon that if you put your hand here, you would feel the breath coming forwards from the H. Heard. And you shouldn't.
You shouldn't? Why not?
No, because it needs to be softer. The H needs to be softer.
Heard.
Because we're sending it up.
And what about the P's? Should you sense the air with the P's or not?
Purpose, a bit more. Heard.
Purpose.
Heard, no, but purpose,
Heard.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go, you did the best of.
Okay. Anything else?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.